understand, because it's just like, you live in a big city, is there more crime in a big city than in a little town? The more people, the more involved, the more problems.
Yes, but you
And
see-
then more liabilities,
Yes.
more liabilities,
But we
because
have
more
waivers.
things.
We have
I understand, but
waivers.
those don't
You
always.
see, this west side has never progressed. It's still the same as it was in 1937, because we have this. If the leadership is
Oh, I
going to
see.
be somehow effective, we want to pull it down. And then we want new people. And then we start all over again. Then those
It's
people
crazy.
get a new people pulling it down. And that's the issue right here. It's very visual.
Always.
It's very visual. I tell my compadres, my people that lived around here, I don't live here. They say, oh, comadre, that goes on all the time. The petty jealousies.
Yeah,
petty envy,
that's
petty
exactly.
envy. And
It's
that's
not
what's
that-
going
it's
on.
not that too, because we're here
I
to
know, you
help
just
the
wanna make- I
to
know.
help the public. If we go over there, we don't, there's a gym over there, there's a gym over there, there's a gym over there. They're charging $5, $10, $20 over there, they're charging $20 over there. We're here to help the community
To have them.
and to help them to come here and help us, and we help them.
Right,
They're helping us by coming, and we help them by giving, you know?
I understand.
And now that we got people coming, it's just like, what the heck is going on? It's like every time we have something for the poor people, the bad people or the rich or the higher than us always trying to scratch it away from us. And that's what gets me upset. That's why I got my license to be a Zumba instructor, because I want to be here for my community. I don't want to go to Highland. I don't want to go to Loma
Right.
Linda. I don't want to go to Riverside. They have all that stuff
No.
already.
No.
I want to be here for my community.
That's
Mr.
right.
Regal said if we had informed him that there was going to be a group, we would have constructed or developed an agenda to meet the needs of the people. He said it right here.
Mhm.
I followed him out to find out when would be a good day for us to call the meeting of the people and have him prepare an agenda. I
And?
didn't get a chance to.
Oh.
So if you could convey that to him, I think that was his suggestion, so we can follow through with that. Get a whole group of people and have him complete the agenda that'll meet the needs or complement or speak to whatever the group says. We need to know that day that he's comfortable with. What do you think?
Should be the
Well, and
September
those,
meeting.
and those are meetings that they do, but see, the bottom line though, if you're compliant, okay, compliant means that the public have a right to attend any meeting. If you only can go to selected meetings, then you're not open to the public, and that's what the whole Brown Act is written. And so, that's the whole crux here is being open. That's why the city council right now in San Bernardino is being lectured,
And
because
what was the bone of contention? They were saying the Brown Act does
Okay.
not simply state that they could come
In
here.
you juggle the right to public access to some rights of privacy. Now, the right of privacy that you have a right to do is when you're discussing personnel matters. So you don't need to let those people's personnel things be open to the public.
Yes.
And so those are allowed to be in closed session personnel. But the reason the city's having a discussion right now is they call too many closed sessions, and they're not meeting the requirements of the Brown Act. You know, you can't just say, I don't wanna talk about this in front of the people, so you call it closed. Well, the Brown Act says that's a violation. And you're supposed to announce afterwards exactly the things that were discussed in that closed session, so they know that those were covered by it, see? So it's this whole thing about, hey, you know, we're doing something that's kinda like a boss in a company. I say to somebody, listen, Stella, you and I need to have a talk, and we'll go have a talk, see, because we don't do it in public, that's just good policy in the company. But if it's something that I'm trying to have discussions with everybody, then everybody's around to do it, because we're trying to do something that's wrong. Those are the kind of issues you'll have in corporate life, you know, what's your profit. But in public thing, then what's happened is.
You had a headache, or you just thinking?
No,
Thinking?
my face is very flushed because I think there's so many issues that need to be, they're like strings that are hanging out. And we need to get all those strings and tie them up and
Amen.
finish with
I
them.
agree.
And then get on the real business of thriving. It seems as if they have no intention of thriving for the next 5 years. It's only squabbling. We line up out there, 30 people were lined up to talk with Mr. Martinez. They gave him at least 20 suggestions of how to help
Oh.
this place.
What they say?
said we can't do it. Oh, find somebody, or do this, or do that,
Oh, okay.
yes. So that's exactly, we need unity, we need conformity, we need an objective that we're all gonna find and go toward.
Yeah.
We don't need to go backwards, we have to go forward. Because backwards is gone.
Next,
Forward
operational
is a
alternative.
future.
Taken me 3
We're
years
not
to
in
lift this
outpatient,
company. We
right?
brought
No.
money here. We are set now.
Yeah,
It
but
takes,
that's not their question, they don't,
How
they
long
don't
has it
care if
been
you brought
under
that
review?
table, this table, or that, they're not asking those kind of questions. But those are things that
Depends.
you
Are
guys
you looking
made
at
this
the
place look
Presbyterian
better, I
Church,
mean, look at all
1922?
this. This
no,
was
we're
not
talking
here.
about the
All
records.
this
That
was
was
So
the
how many
zero
years is that?
before when they were
90?
shredded when we
93
did it.
years?
Yeah, so how, you
We-
had no control over
We
it.
built up all these things
So
in 3 years.
So were the
Yeah,
records to
93.
which Mr. Rigo alludes, were they not from their domain, or were they from prior to that domain?
There wasn't any.
Okay, and is that what he's talking
There
about?
have always been records, and they have been kept by the account. That's why all the.
Our domain, yeah, there was,
Yeah.
a Marion Smith.
We always kept, no, not Mary, there was.
John didn't step out.
Pat Hart.
Oh, I thought they were, also did something.
Yeah, I believe
They
so.
just did the audit.
Stone
okay?
exterior,
Oh,
septic.
yeah.
But we had an account, see, so to make sure that there was never, this thing about looking around, where's your finance right? We never worried about that, because every check that came out of the account, every check,
No, I don't-
every income came in, went to her.
thinking it's more
We
laughing
handled all of
faster
it,
on
that's
the
what she was
inside.
paid to be an account. That's why whenever we had an audit, like, we had the San Manuel thing, when Victor, didn't do reports for a year, they said, what do you do with the money? And so we were looking, well, so we went to Pat Hartley, and she opened all the, records. Oh, you guys do perfect
Well, if you
account.
could do that.
They've
that's
always
weird.
been.
Do you know?
See, that's the thing, they're always been there until Pat
I'm
won
assuming
out, and she
1922.
sent them to him to
Do we
audit.
have a sprinkler
And he was
system
not
now?
until now. That's why when he came to the audit, looking for it,
Fire
they're
alarm.
not, oh, they're in my computer.
Okay, well, I'll have to get that straightened out, but it's a shame because this is a good place, you see a lot of people, and it's just like our senior center over
Fire-
there.
no, we're not good.
We fight the county over there.
Smoke
That's the
detector.
big problem.
Yeah.
Let me ask
They
you
want to
this,
make-
and forgive me for interrupting, but I've gotta say what I'm thinking, or else it goes
Steve
down.
Church.
Does Redlands have the
Saw
same
one on the first
problem,
floor.
the more affluent community centers? Do they have the same problem with food, activity, donations, grants, people squatting? Do they have the same?
Oh, all of them do, yes.
They do,
Yes,
so are
of
they
course.
closing down too?
Swing
I have no idea, some, you probably will see, yes, our
Yeah,
senior
that's a
center is
problem.
probably gonna close down because of the same kind of baloney right
Just
here.
go around the building.
Yes, it will, and we had a really good running team there too, and we had a board. But, it just takes, I don't know what it is.
Many years ago, there were thriving generations, not here. And you know what obliterated all that success? The other group that came in, and they wanted to take it over. Then another group came in, and they wanted to, so before long, years and years, and I'm
But
talking
with
about.
the 501c3s, excuse me, but there has to be passion in it. You can't just be taking it over just for your agenda and different things. That's what causes the problem.
Many people take it just, for power, so they can belong to
It
another
has to be a
committee.
passion for it that you really wanna, whatever the cause is, like our Mentone Community Association, we have Adopt a Highway, we have people out helping the homeless, we have different, so what we do is what we are. And the people that are on the board are those people, and they have passion for it, and that's what it is.